Hello everyone. Now in our mechanics of solid, today we are going to see our next topic, type of trusses as per stability. Now before we going to see our next topic, in a previous video we showed that our fifth chapter, plane truss. In this chapter we saw introduction, difference between truss and frame, uses of truss, assumption in the theory of plane truss, stability and determinacy of truss. Now next is type of truss. Now before we going to see, first of all, what is truss and what is frame. So frame and trusses are the structure consisting of bar, rod, angle section, channel section, etc. And they are connected by using pin, hinge, riveted or welder together to form a rigid structure. क्या है frame and truss? It is the consisting of bar, rod, angle section and channel section. किससे connect होगे? By using pin joint, hinge joint, riveted or welding and form a rigid structure. The function of a truss or a frame is to support, load and transmit the same to the support through the member of the truss or a frame. Now what is difference between truss and frame? Here truss consists of a uniform member of circular section, angle section, channel section joined together at their ends by riveting or welding and constructed to support load. In a frame, frame is also consist of uniform member of a circular section, angle section, channel section joined together at their ends by riveting or welding. In a truss, forces are applied only at the joint. In a frame, forces may act anywhere on the member. Truss. Each member is acted upon by two equal and opposite force having line of action along the center of the member. Every member of truss is two force member. In a frame, one or more than two member of frame is subjected to more than two forces. Truss is fully constrained stationary structure and frame is also fully constrained stationary structure. Now uses of truss. So it is used for constructing roof of factory shed, warehouse, railway platform, garage shed, transmission tower, crane truss, bridge truss and sports stadium truss. Now some assumption in the theory of plane truss. So here all the joint are pin joint. External forces are acting at the joints only. Member are subjected to axial tension or compression. Member of truss are slender and straight. Self weight of the member is neglected. Now stability and determinacy of truss. So the reaction and unknown forces in a member are to be determined by considering the equilibrium of the truss as a whole as well as each joint separately. तो ये पर्टिकुलर जॉइंट को हम कंसिडर करेंगे, उस जॉइंट पे हम कितने रिएक्शन आएंगे, कितने अननोन फोर्स होंगे वो हम डिटरमाइन करेंगे बाय कंसिडरिंग इक्विलिब्रियम ऑफ द ट्रस. The forces in the free body diagram of each joint must be form a concurrent forces system. Therefore, each joint is considered as a particle and force acting on a joint are considered as a concurrent forces. Now considering the each joint in equilibrium, two equilibrium equations are available at the joint. Summation of fx equal to 0, summation fy equal to 0. Here, hence if j number of joint are present, twice j equation are available. Now statically determinate truss. A truss in which unknown can be determined by equilibrium equation alone is called statically determinate truss. स्टेटिकली डिटर्मिनेट ट्रस किससे हम बोलेंगे? अ ट्रस इन विच अननोन कैन बी डिटरमाइन बाय इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशन. ठीक है, जो इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशन है उसे हम डिटरमाइन करेंगे अननोन इन द ट्रस. सो इट इज कॉल्ड स्टेटिकली डिटर्मिनेट ट्रस. सो द नेसेसरी कंडीशन फॉर स्टेटिकली डिटर्मिनेट ट्रस m equal to twice j minus r. So where m equal to number of member, j equal to number of joint, आर इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ रिएक्शन। द अपोव इक्वेशन कैसे रिटर्न करेंगे, एम इक्वल टू ट्वाइस जे माइनस आर, सो एम प्लस आर इक्वल टू ट्वाइस जे, so where m plus r equal to total number of unknown and twice j equal to number of available equation of statics. Now what is perfect truss and stable truss? Perfect truss किसे बोलेंगे? A truss which satisfies the necessary condition m equal to twice j minus 3 is called perfect truss. Keep in mind a truss which satisfied necessary condition, क्या है condition? m equal to twice j minus 3, twice j minus 3 is called perfect truss. It is made up of first sufficient member to keep the frame in equilibrium. Now stable truss, a truss which as a whole will remain in a static equilibrium, will not slide or collapse when loaded, so it is called stable truss. Now next is our type of truss as per stability. So type of truss is, the first is perfect truss and imperfect truss. So we know that for a perfect truss, to satisfy the condition m equal to twice j minus r, so it is perfect truss. And imperfect truss, see if m is not equal to twice j minus r, so here for imperfect truss, two conditions are there, deficient truss and redundant truss. See if m less than twice j minus r, so it is deficient truss, and m greater than twice j minus r, it is redundant truss. Now perfect truss, a truss which satisfies necessary condition m equal to twice j minus r is called perfect truss. Here one truss is a given, it is supported by simple support and roller support. Now total how much member in this truss, so here member कौन सा है, so first is 1 2 3 4 and 5 member are there, so m equal to 5. now r equal to 3, रिएक्शन कौन से आएंगे, जो सिंपल सपोर्ट है वहाँ पे ओनली वर्टिकल एंड हॉरिजॉन्टल, एंड जो रोलर आएगा उस पर ओनली वर्टिकल रिएक्शन, सो आर इक्वल टू 3. नाउ नंबर ऑफ जॉइंट, तो कितने जॉइंट है, 1 2 3 and 4, so here 4 joint are, so j equal to 4. So number of unknown is equal to m plus r, we know that, so m equal to 5 plus r equal to 3, so it is 8. Now number of equilibrium equation is equal to twice into j, so 2 into 4 equal to 8, so m plus r equal to, so it is m plus r is equal to 8, twice j equal to also 8, so this truss is a perfect truss, it satisfies the condition m plus r equal to twice j, so given truss is a perfect truss. Now the perfect truss is always determinate and stable. Now next is deficient truss. What is deficient truss? A truss which satisfies m less than twice j minus r is called deficient truss. When load is applied on truss ABCD, it will collapse and deform to new shape of A, B dash, C dash, D dash. Here figure is given, one truss is given, it is ABCD, ABCD, ठीक है. लोड अप्लाई करेंगे 20 किलो न्यूटन, लोड की वजह से उसमें डिफॉर्म होगा ट्रस के अंदर, ठीक है. तो वो कैसा फॉर्म जनरेट करेगा, ए बी डैश सी डैश इन डी. नाउ हियर नंबर ऑफ मेंबर आर लेस टू कीप द ट्रस स्टेबल एंड टू ट्रांसफर फोर्स टू द सपोर्ट, ठीक है. यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, जो नंबर ऑफ मेंबर है उसको हम लेस करेंगे, जो मेंबर है उसको हम लेस करेंगे एंड ट्रस को स्टेबल करेंगे, एंड जो लोड ट्रांसफ़र है वो सपोर्ट पे ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे, जो लोड आएगा वो सपोर्ट पे ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे. ना हियर मेंबर कितने हैं, 1 2 1 2 एंड 3 4. देन रिएक्शन 3 रिएक्शन आएगा, हॉरिजॉन्टल वर्टिकल वर्टिकल. जॉइंट कितने हैं, 1 2 3 एंड 4. So number of unknown we know that m plus r, 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Now number of equilibrium condition twice j, 2 into j is equal to 2 into 4, so it is 8. So m plus r is less than twice j. ठीक है, so this truss is deficient or imperfect truss, deficient or imperfect truss. ठीक है. Now redundant truss, a truss we satisfy m greater than twice j minus r. ठीक है, so it is called redundant truss. Here number of member कितने हैं? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. m equal to 6. r कितने हैं? रिएक्शन वर्टिकल, हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल, सो इट इज 3. जॉइंट कितने हैं? 1 2 3 एंड 4. नाउ वी नो दैट नंबर ऑफ अननोन कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? m प्लस r. सो m इज इक्वल टू 6, r is equal to 3, so it is 9. Now number of equilibrium condition twice j, so here joint is 4, so 2 into 4 it is 8. So here m plus r is greater than twice j, so this truss is known as redundant. Here m plus r is equal to 9 and twice j equal to 8, so m plus r equal to twice j, m plus r greater than twice j, so truss is redundant truss, it is imperfect truss. So here there is no extra member, so axial force in that member can not be found out by simple equation of static equilibrium. So redundant truss is statically indeterminate structure. ठीक है, redundant truss is statically indeterminate structure. ठीक है, so here three condition, m plus r is equal to twice j, so it is perfect truss. m plus r less than twice j, truss is deficient or imperfect truss, and m plus r greater than twice j, truss is redundant or imperfect truss. ठीक है, here given redundant truss is statically indeterminate truss, m equal to twice j minus r, perfect truss. m less than twice j minus r, deficient truss. m greater than twice j minus r, it is also, sorry, m less than twice j minus r, deficient truss. m greater than twice j minus r, it is redundant truss. Now next is external force on a truss. कौन कौन से एक्सटर्नल फोर्स एक्ट होंगे ट्रस के ऊपर? सो हियर एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस एक्टिंग ऑन द ट्रस आर weight of the roof, then wind load acting on the roof, self weight of the truss जो हम नॉर्मली निगलेक्ट करेंगे. सो कौन कौन से फोर्स आएंगे? फर्स्ट इज वेट ऑफ द रूफ, सेल्फ वेट ऑफ द रूफ, देन विंड लोड, ऑब्वियसली विंड लोड एक्ट होगा रूफ के अंदर, सो इट इज विंड लोड एक्टिंग ऑन द रूफ. ना ट्रैवलिंग लोड ऑफ कार, ट्रक, ट्रेन एक्सेट्रा ऑन अ ब्रिज स्ट्रक्चर, ब्रिज पे आएंगे कार का लोड, ट्रक का लोड, ट्रेन का लोड, सो इट इज ट्रैवलिंग लोड यानी कि लाइव लोड. देन also live load, then reaction at support, reaction at the support. So all the joints of truss are assumed pin joint and the load are assumed to be acting at the joint. ठीक है, क्या कंसिडर करना है ट्रस के अंदर? ऑल द जॉइंट ऑफ द ट्रस आर पिन जॉइंट, assume pin joint, and the load are assumed to be acting at the joint. Now next is internal resistance, stress in the truss. Internal resistance और stresses in the member, member के अंदर स्ट्रेस कैसे आएगा? सो मेंबर ऑफ द ट्रस और फ्रेम ट्रांसमिट द लोड एक्टिंग ऑन इट टू द सपोर्ट. ठीक है, कोई भी ट्रस मेंबर या फ्रेम मेंबर होगा तो उसमें जो लोड एक्ट होगा वो कहाँ ट्रांसमिट होगा? सपोर्ट के अंदर. इट ट्रांसमिटिंग टू द लोड मेंबर आर सब्जेक्ट टू आइदर कंप्रेसिव स्ट्रेस और tensile stress. So there are two stresses in the frame structure or truss structure. It is tension stress and compression stress. So first is tension. If the axial force in a truss member tends to pull or stretch the joint away from its pin, the force is called टेंसाइल फोर्स। ठीक है, कि सपोज हमारे पास कोई मेंबर है, फ्रेम मेंबर या ट्रस मेंबर, तो जॉइंट से उसको टेंस करेगा अथवा तो उसको खींचेगा, तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, इट इज़ टेंसाइल फोर्स। देन कंप्रेसिव फोर्स, कोई भी फ्रेम या ट्रस मेंबर होगा जो पिन के साथ जॉइंट होगा, तो वहाँ पे जो उस मेंबर को क्या करेगा, पुश करेगा। ठीक है, तो इट इज कॉल्ड compressive force in that particular member. So if the axial force in a truss member tends to push the joint towards its pin के towards उसको push करेगा, तो this is the force is called compressive force. So the member subject to a compression is called strut. compression member होगा, so it is called strut or a compression member. ठीक है, so it is the internal resistance stress in the member of truss or a frame structure.